The whole
A new
world.
world.
Communication.
Collaboration.
Fighting.
Not fighting.
Light.
Darkness.
Internet. A new world.
In the year 2000, Sega announced that it would, within the year, create a new world. In that virtual world, the Internet. And draw the front line of network gaming for the whole world. Welcome to the world of Phantasy Star Online. In this network virtual environment, you can take adventures with other people all over the world without ever leaving your home. Yes, you heard us correctly. We're talking about the world's first network multiplayer consumer RPG. The gaming population is the entire population of the world. We want you to enter the world of Ultimate Network Gaming. We want to give you the experience of traveling to distant planets and communicating in real time. The colonists who reached this planet by spaceship witnessed a tremendous and mysterious explosion. Just what is it that happened here? To find out, you'll have to communicate and cooperate with people logging in from all over the world. Solve numerous intricate puzzles and win heroic battles with ferocious monsters. To succeed, you'll have to cross national and ethnic borders to communicate and collaborate, exchanging items and information. Relax now, worry not. Language barriers have broken down entirely. You can even build a common front in real time with players on the other side of the Earth 20,000 kilometers away. And the world of Phantasy Star Online lasts for eternity. You can visit this world whenever you want, as long as you want, and do whatever you want. 1,000 beats a day, 365 days a year. An unlimited adventure fantasy with property, item exchange, information exchange, and chat functions for communication. An unlimited adventure fantasy, 1,000 beats a day, 365 days a year. Online gaming open to the entire population of the world. Phantasy Star Online. The gaming revolution comes in the year 2000. The door to the future. The door to freedom.
Phantasy Star Online. That's right, you can go visit it whenever you want, as much as you want, do whatever you want. As long as you don't want to play on the official Sega servers, because those are gone now. Alright. Let's play Phantasy Star Online. I like how the captions are catching it as Fancy Star Online, not Phantasy Star. There we go. Doesn't have the PH though, it doesn't count. So I've been Nol'ed, I lost all my progress, oh no. If you're not familiar with PSO, getting Nol'ed was things that people would do either with like hacked, save files or just with a Game Shark or whatever. Yeah, this is a private server because there's no official way to play this game anymore on official servers, so most people play on, what's it called? Not Silvermont, that's a different one. Affinia. Most people play on Affinia. And the best way I could describe this server, it's like PSO Rainbow Edition. EXP rates are higher, I think it's like ×5 or ×10 or something for the first few levels, or for the first chunk, and then it goes down a little bit more. Yeah, this one also has a ton of like custom gear, and there's like apparently like a super ultimate mode or something. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know that I really need the item drop reader. I might pitch that, but for now I'm just gonna move my chat window up. There we go. But yeah, I got Nol'ed. I lost all my data. Oh no, I've got to start from scratch. I will start with episode 1 because episode 2 and 4 are rough if you are just starting completely from scratch. I'll set it to one-person mode because I do believe it changes the stats. Not that the party name matters, because I'm doing one-person mode, but whatever. Yeah, so the XP rate at the beginning is 10 times, and I believe it goes down at a certain point. So Destiny has a bunch of changes compared to the original servers. There's a lot of balance changes. Forces can keep up a lot more in Ultimate. This is a Hewn Whirl. Technically, you can play as any character and use like a character skin. I'm just using the Ellie skin from episode 2 because she has kind of the same base as Nol'ed, just different hairstyle. You also start with a bunch of money just because money doesn't really have a whole lot of use in PSO once you get to like end game. So it's a nice way to just kind of get situated, fill up on stuff. Some telepipes for now. A lot of, like, the balance in original PSO was kind of all over the place. Hunters and Rangers generally had a really good time of things. And then Forces kind of had pain. Forces had a bad time in higher difficulties because the damage scaling on text didn't scale really as hard as the other stats did. Or as weapons did, I should say. Moon Atomizer I'm not really going to need, because that's just for other players. We don't really need Antidote and Anti-Paralysis right now. Also, this server has infinite feeding for mags. So you could just, you know, sit here for an hour and just dump your 150,000 that you start with into mag feeding if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it, because it's a little boring, but you can. Yeah, current PSO, I have issues. I have a lot of issues with current PSO. PSO 2 I thought was good, but PSO NGS, yeah, I'm just gonna run down. There's also, this server has a bunch of custom quests. I don't know that I'm gonna do one right now, because they tend to be a little more like overtuned. They're kind of similar to like Towards the Future, where there's a lot of like enemies spawning at once, and right now I just got my dinky little saber. You might actually have to be even in online mode too, I think, for those, because this one just, I think it just gives you the basic quests, the story ones and all that. Nope. It's not even that they made it complicated, it's just that they, like, yeah, like, they watered so much of it down, because, like, there's so many things that are just daily locked now. Like, they simplified a lot of the commands, like, there's no more action timing for stuff anymore. It's, I don't know. God, can I not even use a basic handgun? I can't even use a basic handgun. I might want to consider getting some accuracy, honestly. Okay, cool. So my item reader is showing the stuff on the ground. That becomes handy once you get deep into the game. You can also see on the map, there's a couple tweaks to this game that the server does. Like, you can see item boxes on the map now. Oh, no, wait, no, you can't. Sorry, I only see it on my end. How is it doing that, actually? That's weird. I guess it's like hooking the game process or something. Yeah, like, everything was daily. A lot of it is just like, okay, well, you're gonna sit in this one area and grind this one area for hours and hours and hours. It's a little rough. Anyways, we're level 2 now. Yippee. Levels will come pretty quickly early on. You can also zoom out a lot. I think this server lets you zoom out a ton. Like, you can do really, really big wide-angle shot if you want. But it's a little too wide for me. I like this. Also, I can probably turn off the little cursor on screen, because I don't think you ever really use it in PSO. I don't think you get to click on anything, so... Yeah, let me turn off cursor capture real quick. That should turn it off, I believe. There we go. Might as well slam some mates into my mag real quick. Yeah, I just do one zoom out from default. Oh boy, a better saber. It's got 5% native damage. Which means instead of 14 damage, I'll deal 15 damage. Honestly, I don't even need to worry about picking up most of the stuff for money, I think, because you start with a good chunk. There's no real point. Yeah, mathematically, it is better. It's just not better in a very exciting way at all. I think it's like the antidotes and anti-paralysis that give you dexterity for your mag. I probably do want a good chunk of that because hunters don't really have great accuracy. Normally I rock a ranger, but I don't know if I can use the handgun. No, I cannot. Handgun, I still need 4 more attack accuracy. Ooh, Resta. It is the most bottom of the barrel Resta, but I will take it. What was the shortcut for doing... I know there's like a shortcut for getting to the consume item menu quickly on Blue Burst, and I don't remember what it is. Is it like control end? Okay, that's... shift end? No, that's symbol arts. Oh, right, you just press left and right here. That's what you do. There we go. Well, I should probably set up Resta as a shortcut. Bang. There we go. Oh, hey. Rare Rappy. Actually, that'll give me a good chunk of XP. I don't remember if these guys can crit on normal. I think they can, and that is potentially a one-shot. There we go. What was that, 1,000 XP? Like 100 or 1,000 XP? Pretty good. Yeah, the rare Rappies, they have... I think they do have a really high luck stat, so they get a lot of crits. Oh boy, a Star Atomizer. Very rare drop. Yeah, still can't use handguns yet. I think the server also scales down, like by default, it scales down the damage numbers, since most people are going to be running this on, like, higher resolution displays in the original game. So your screen can get real crowded with numbers once you get deep in. Wow, 10 XP from a mosquito. This was base PSO, I'd be living it. I'd be farming these guys forever, but it's not worth it. It is cool that you can see the item drops on the map now. Like, it's too bad they don't show up on the stream, but that is pretty cool. There's also a bunch of other costumes you can do on the server, like the special event NPC costumes or special NPC costumes you can do. Like, there's, you know, Sonic and Tails and Knuckles and all that. I think this server has silver. You can also do the GM costume, like the ninja, I think everybody called it. And then there is, I think you can be like the guild and the bank ladies. You can be Momoka from episode 4. You can be Ellie, like you're seeing right now, which is the closest thing I have to just recreating the original Nol'ed model. So I guess I could just do like a Nol'ed outfit, because I think in PSO, like episode 1, she just had a standard player outfit. I think all the quest NPCs had that. Actually, I should be able to use this armor now. Nol'ed's an NPC from episode 1 that becomes like a quest NPC in episode 2. And there was a glitch, or I guess glitch / hack that people would do with like Game Sharks and stuff, where they would do something to you, like they would have a hacked item or something that would fuck up your character and like turn you into the NPC version of Nol'ed that comes along with you on quests. So you would lose your levels, you would lose all your items and stuff. your character was basically bricked, and there was no real protection against this, aside from not playing online with people you don't know. It was rough. They trusted the player with a little bit too much, but to be fair, PSO was designed originally for dial-up modems, so I'm willing to give them the benefit of literally being like one of the first, if not the first, console RPG online at the time. This is a hewn world, but you can be literally whatever you want with character skins. Like, I could technically be a robot if I wanted, but I just figure we'll keep it on brand mostly. Hey, I can use a gun now. I can use a gun and miss a lot of my shots. Actually, that wasn't too bad. You can't do, like, custom classes, though. I don't think anybody's really figured out a way to do a fully custom class in PSO. A lot of stuff in this game is weirdly difficult to modify. Like, I'm still not sure if there is a good way to get characters moving faster without breaking the game, like, in a way that online really does not like. Should probably slap some more monomates into my funny little robot. Server also has a bunch of goofy, like, custom gear as well, but I don't think we'll be seeing most of it. Because it is intended to be, like, the post-endgame grind. You know, once you finally get your Psycho Wands and whatnot. Hey, Booma. Yeah, I probably want to focus on accuracy, honestly. If only I could find me a sword. Actually, I'm not sure if you're able to see the HP bars on stream as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, you get to see them. Yeah, I think Forest 1, I don't know if it's possible to get a sword in, like, normal circumstances. You can get daggers, I think, maybe partisans? Maybe not. Oh no, rampies. Oh hey, shield. I actually do need that. Probably at the point now where I can just kind of swing in on Rappies and Boomas for the most part, too. Actually, anti-paralysis, I want to say that is like a big dex boost, so I might try and slam that in my mag once these guys wake up. Vake up, Homer, you are late for work. Nah, just money. And I missed the box. I don't think this server changes too much in terms of, like, the standard progression. Alright, I want to try anti-paralysis. What does that give you? A whole lot of dex. Varuna. Normally in PSO vanilla style, you have to wait. I think it's 3 minutes between mag feeds. It's either 3 or 5 minutes. So a lot of times people would just idle in, like, in the ship and just set a timer every 3 or 5 minutes and beep whenever it's time to feed your mag. Because mags are really important for, like, optimizing your stats in PSO. And then PSO2, for the most part, you just focused on whatever your attack stat was, or if you were doing, like, Bouncer or Braver or something, you went on Dex. Because they had skills that gave both ranged and physical and tech attack based on the skills, so... You could also feed defense stats to your mags in PSO2, and I don't think it was ever a good idea because the amount of damage mitigation you got from your mag was like kind of pathetic. Especially because PSO2 also had a number of ways to just completely nullify damage now based on player skill. Like there was just guarding, there was, you know, just dodging. Dodges had iframes now. Oh man, I'm missing. Honestly, I might just pop a telepipe, see if I can buy some anti-paralysis and slam those down. Escape doll. Yeah, let me pop that real quick. I wonder if this can... I don't think the bank can access stuff from my other account, right? No, I can't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, swords and stuff, I want to say that is cave. I don't know if the shops changed at all. I could buy a dagger. I want to say hit rates are also, like, a lot, or just the percentages in general on the server are a lot nicer. I don't remember what anti-level 1 even cures, but I think it's generally considered not worth it. Okay, cool. Let's just buy a whole bunch of these and slam them down. I know soul atomizers also give me more. Yeah, it was possible to dodge the time stop if you were real nice. I think that one specifically had to be like dodge iframes or anything that gave you like full iframes, because blocking didn't work against that. Is Antidote mined? I want to test an Antidote real quick. Oh no, Antidote is Dex and Power actually. I'll slam down a bunch of those then. Yeah, Hunter just gets to say, nah, I'm good sometimes. Or no, it's... Did they change it? Or was it just RNG? We need to pre-buy like a ton of antidotes and just drop them on the floor and then just slam them down. But for now, we'll just do a couple more rounds of feeding. The hardest part, like, PSO2 raids were cool, it's just they were kind of hard to design around because, like, everybody functionally could just heal to full whenever necessary, so, like, one-shot kills were the only real... Oops, I didn't mean to pop mana. One-shot kills were the only real way to challenge people. Or, like, locking them out of healing or something. Yeah, Bouncer was cool. Bouncer was also hilarious with the amount of iframes you got off of your, like, kick spin. Let's get up to 8 dex, because it's every 2 points you get 1 point of accuracy. But yeah, that little kick spin could do... You got to do so much illegal stuff with that. Just be like, no thanks, not for me, I already ate. Get up to 8. Should also put us at an extra point of power as well. Alright, cool. Doesn't sound like a lot, but accuracy is really important in the early game here. Later game too, but especially early on when you're missing a lot of your hits. Oh, this is just better armor. You can sell all this basic crap now. That can go... What is this saber? Oh, that's only 5% aquatic beast, or altered beast. Yeah, PSO2 also got rid of, like, completely got rid of stat-based accuracy. It was just like, if you swung at something and the weapon connected, then congratulations, you hit. Could buy a core shield now. I will, honestly, I think it's better off just saving my money for, like, supplies just to feed Mag. I mean, you can raise your IQ by drinking 100 juice boxes, because IQ is a fake measure of intelligence. Did I zoom out? No, apparently that is the correct zoom. It just, I don't know, it feels so weird having the widescreen stuff. Doesn't feel right. Gotta trust that your gun will hit. Ooh. Doom noises. What is this handgun? Are you better? No. God, I remember playing the original PC release of it, like, not Blueburst. When I say the original PC release of this game, I'm talking about the weird, like, PSO version 1.5, where it was like, it was a more updated version than 1.0 on the Dreamcast, but I don't think it quite had all the V2 stuff. Favorite animal spirit mag ability? I mean, invincibility is kind of a free answer, but I don't know. I remember some of the mags that did like auto shifta and deband and stuff. I think they could cause problems based on your shifta deband level. Sometimes they would overwrite it with a worse version. Ah, level 1 Bart. I think generally twins are considered the strongest because you can chain them with other people and get like super high level rest of deband or shift the deband. Everything else, like, it does a little bit of damage, it's fine for early game, but it, you know, you are spending a full 10-15 seconds watching a cutscene in Ultimate for damage that you could have done in a single combo. I know other people can also donate gauge to do more damage, but generally I think it's just everybody wants twins pretty much. Ooh. Yeah, they don't really explain donating your bar in the game, and I don't remember. I think it's just backspace on PC. Or something like that, or home or end or something. I don't know. Oh, Trimate. Yeah, the top button. It might just be up on the keys, honestly. Blueburst has a normal control scheme. The original PSO PC release had a really fucked up control scheme for keyboard and mouse. And yes, it was keyboard and mouse. Like, you would move the mouse on screen and hold down the button, and that's the way you would walk. Like, that was where you pointed your mouse, was where you would be facing. It was not good. But I dealt with it because I didn't have a gamepad at the time. Nice swing. The hitbox on the Hildebear swing is so weird. Let me hit you. I would still love for like a proper re-release of Infinity, Portable 2 Infinity. With like online play that isn't tied to PSN. Oops. Oh right, sometimes I think if you press escape that can consume an item. Oh right, because it's still on my palette. Let me get rid of that. There we go. I don't remember if moon atomizers give me any accuracy stat. Oh, come on. Because that game, unironically, was like so ahead of its time, especially considering it was on the PSP. Like, you could make your own missions that had like a full reincarnation system where you could start from level 1 again, but get even more stats as a base. It had all the base content of Phantasy Star Portable 2 and then a ton of new stuff as well. It brought back a bunch of the old stuff. There's an entire, like, subspace exploration mission where you go and run through all the fields from PSO1 and hang out with Rico and Floen. It's real good. You could get, like, Rico and Floen as homies to call out on missions and stuff. That was the first time they let you do that. Oh, you take the tri-grinders? That's mean. That's mean. If you're ever wondering why I'm just opening the menu sometimes, it's because having a menu open when you're, like, near enemies, when you get close to them normally, you get into, like, a battle stance. You can see kind of, like, you know, I move my sword up a little bit and I start walking really slow. And I think the idea is that it was supposed to help you, like, fine-tune your aiming and stuff, but in practice it just kind of ends up being annoying and makes walking by an enemy slow you down and get more likely to get hit. So most people just figured out that if you open any menu at all, it just lets you completely ignore that. Still missing a lot. Or yeah, trap hallways. Certain ones you could just run through all the traps and ignore them. Like here, I like to pop the menu to run behind the Hildebear and not get tagged. Not that it's doing much damage to me anyways, but... Alright, here's the boss room. I think the dragon can drop some decent weapons at least. Like, you can get some plus weapons and stuff. I think it's possible to get them in the forest as well, it's just pretty rare. Right, which one of these is the good handgun? Okay, the one I'm using. Yeah, no, you would never be level 11 on a first run through on forest. 10 times XP, baby. Honestly, the earlier chunk of PSO is kind of one of the weaker parts, because you're just kind of dealing with your crappy accuracy rate and all that. He's gonna stomp on me if I stay underneath him. Alright, I don't have any multi-hit weapons. I guess I'll just swing at your head. Go into fly mode soon. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Yeah, you gotta get those rare weapons to get that real dopamine. Honestly, though, there's a lot of regular, like, just... like, non-special name weapons that are just really good by virtue of, you know, being able to get the HP and TP drain specials, or Berserk or whatever. Or like Vulcans with charge on them was kind of like the go-to. Outclass a lot of rare weapons. If you had a decent hit percentage, that was. Yeah, early on, like maybe late normal mode, early hard mode, it's a lot of Aristas, a lot of DB Saber. Level up. 400 Meseta. No Dragon Slayer, what the heck? Unidentified Saber. Harp Vision. Trap Vision can be useful, but generally not really necessary. Actually, I wonder if I might be able to start buying swords in the store now, because I believe it's based on your level. I wonder if those will show up now. I was going to say, there's one more group of boxes. This server also lets you do, like, PSO2 style drops, so everybody gets their own instance. Oh, you absolutely cannot grab everything in PSO. If you grab everything in PSO, you're going to be going back to the shops every, like, 3 minutes. There's just too much crap. Piping didn't work on Blueburst, though. It was only PSO... I don't remember if it worked on Dreamcast, but I know some people would just constantly pipe on GameCube. You're piping. There's only one slot. If it's got multiple slots, it can be worth using the early things here. Ah, damn, just daggers. I could try and identify this to get, like, 25% machine. Nah, whatever, 20. I'm not going to stress too much about optimizing a basic-ass saber with a shock special, you know? Oh, Soulframe. It's that new Digital Extremes game. Actually, it does have 2 slots. That is $4,000, though. That is $4,000, I say, looking at my wallet of $143,000. Might not have enough. Let me try Soul Atomizer. Okay, Soul Atomizer also boosts defense. I'm not gonna expect to get like a perfect mag or whatever, I just want to get some stats here. Oh no, this is a fresh start. On this server you get 150k. Or at least that's like, this is a new account. My other account is full up on characters, so I have to make a new one. I also love some PSO in a day. Because I'm pretty... Can you do more than 4 characters per account? This is on Destiny. This isn't, Iffinia. Destiny has... The Destiny is what I would call PSO Rainbow Edition. Iffinia is more, like, a lot closer to vanilla. It just has a couple of tweaks here and there to make things nicer. One more round of antidotes for the boys. Yeah, the nice thing is, like, it's... You can literally run your own Blueburst server now if you want to. Like, they have server software for it. Or you can just hop onto one of the existing private servers. I think Iffinia is generally the most populated. There we go. Alright, cool. So you're still not selling swords, huh? No? That's cool, that's cool. wonder if maybe if I go back to lobby and jump back in, if it might update. Actually, I think I do have to go back to the lobby because I want to test the actual like online mode and see. Because I believe there's a ton of quests that are only available in online mode versus one player, which is easier. Just do a bunch of mashing for the password. I'm pretty sure shops update inventory whenever you enter the game. I'm just not sure if I do have to go into cave to get it to say, ah, you're at the caves now. You get to have swords. Let me test real quick. Okay, yeah, no, still hard daggers and stuff. Let me jump into cave then, and then... Where's Meow? Meow's in PSO2. He's not really in this one. Meow's in PSO2. He runs the casino. I wonder if I could just jump into the ruins and also turn on those as well. Yeah, you can also kick his ass in the field and cause bosses to come after you, if you like. Where's Odin's iconic axe? Maybe? I don't remember if he was like a minor character in episode 5 in PSO2. They brought back a lot of like the classic characters, like Alice, like not the original Alice, but very clearly modeled around her. There's like Lashik, there's Noah or whatever he's called, Lutz. Okay, no, this man will not sell me a sword. Music sounds like if Ina was more actiony. I mean, that just means Ina sounds like this game if it was slower. This game's music is absolutely, like, goated with the sauce. But yeah, let's look at some of the custom quests on the server. Because this one's kind of like... almost like Towards the Future, but just for the forest. Some of these... I don't even remember what half these are. Maximum attack. There's so many maximum attack quests now. Hunt to Rathalos. I think a Rathalos here? Training room. Maximum attack. Maximum attack. Maximum attack. Maximum attack. God, they still have the AOL cup too. These I think are all still the same. Yeah, AOL Cup I think was like the first kind of special one they did for Blue Burst. These are all... I don't remember if Hell Palash is vanilla or not. And then VR, you know, it's got to be here. Like, you got to have Towards the Future. You got to have TDF. I'm real curious about the Rathalos quest, although I think it might be one of the quests where you have to be like... Yeah, you have to be on Ultimate, so you can't do this one. What is this one? Raid. Special drop table, special boss, defeat Nightmare Chaser, difficulty... 8 out of 10 stars. Does this let me play on normal? Oh. I love when this happens, when it's just like, there is no elegant way to get you back into pre-quest mode, so they just throw you back in the lobby. A lot of custom quests do that. Gonna write Yahoo Mag, please, but I didn't have enough space. It's rude, but there literally is no good way to get you back into lobby, like, pre-start mode. Episode 3 is... I don't think there's ever going to be a private server that has successfully integrated Episode 3. Oh hey, Harmony of Despair. Any backstory for Dark Falls? Yeah, you'll get some. Yeah, episode 3 is the card game, so which is why I don't think it's ever gonna work with this. What is Harmony of Despair? Don't go alone. Don't get surrounded. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't die. I gotta know what Harmony of Despair is. Besides the multiplayer Castlevania game. Oh, we're just in ruins now, huh? I don't know that I'll be able to do this, but I'll try. Level 15 is a little lower than I would like. And by a little, I mean a lot lower than I would like to be in the ruins. Oh god, we're not even doing any damage to these dudes. Yeah, this will actually take forever. How much XP do these guys give, at least? Probably not even worth toughing out for the XP, but... not with a basic-ass saber and not much else. $220 XP, not great. Not for how much effort it takes to kill one. Actually, I believe there's a command. Do lobby/lobby, just throws you out. Do photons show up before PSO? I want to say they do talk about them. Think. Yeah, they definitely have like photon skills and stuff in Phantasy Star 4 at the very least that I remember. Alright. Let's just do like Wrath of Forest or something, because that one I know we'll be able to do. I don't know if actually, maybe I'll see if there's any caves quests I can do. Yeah, maybe Caverns of Gloom, I'll try that. Client, some guy. The story. There's monsters in the cave. Go. Ask Irene for details regarding no, it's nothing. Yeah, let me run to the shop real quick and see if that's been updated, if I can still buy a sword, and if not, maybe we'll get lucky and get one here. Nope. I can buy a bind handgun. I think you might just need like a much higher level to get swords to show up in store. My diamond sword. You can't afford. Ooh, better rest up. Could also get gel, and I don't think it's really worth using the stat downs. Maybe on bosses, that's kind of it. Oh, also this server changes it so that, you don't want to do the thing where you intentionally, like, have as little defense as possible so enemies knock you down. This server changes the way that works, so it's best to just have as much defense as you can get. Alright. One sword, please. Hehehe. Alright, antidote and anti-paralysis don't actually cure confusion. I'm gonna sort my items. I want to kill the Nano Dragon because these guys are real pains in an ass. Yeah, that's great, I don't care. Oh, come on, man. Okay. Nano Dragon is dead. The annoying part is done. Might actually have to try to use Shock Saber on these dudes just to try and get their health down a little bit. Don't look, nobody look. Nobody who plays PSO, don't watch that. The elemental specials on weapons and stuff are generally, like, borderline useless at the beginning, but become even less useful as the game goes on. I think they can drop... Like, I know the combined pan arms have a different drop table, but it's also a pain in the ass early on. If I get, like, an instant kill, like a dim weapon or something, maybe. Oh, right, this is the haha, tricked you, it's not actually open. Oh, I should probably deal with the flower. Tricky with a one-target weapon, though. Yeah, probably just gonna swing my way out of this crowd. Hello, goodbye, thank you, nice to meet you. I will steal Spread Needle from a Dark Falls. Evil shark do 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 do, evil shark do 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 do. Oh, I need a multi-target weapon so badly. I guess I could have rolled a cast and got some nice traps, like freeze traps and all that. Deal with these jerks. Unfortunately, it does still have the problem where if you block something, like, you don't get into an invincible state. So it's possible to get locked down and stun-locked by just being forced to block constantly. Nope. Damn, I didn't heal in time. That's what scape dolls are for. Funny how leveling up is, like, one of the biggest force multipliers early on, like, just in terms of getting you stronger, and then by the end game it's like, oh boy, I'm level, 199, I got a couple of extra points in, tech defense. Great. Fantastic. I don't even want mechs, I just want, like, a sword or something, or partisan even. The partisans I don't believe show up until a little later. Oh, Photon Blast. I might as well pop it, actually. Yeah, that's why I usually just wait for them to split up, so I can kill them separate. But that little mournful stare after you kill one of them. It's like when you kill the owl in Symphony of the Night, and that Owl Knight just kind of like sits there in grief for a second. I might want to use a gun here. Man, my accuracy's bad. Level up. Did I pick up that anti-disc? I don't think I did. No, I did not. Just Westa. There we go. I had to touch the wall first. Should I let the nano dragons help out a little bit with some beams? No, and poison's really not really like a huge deal. In all honesty, I would probably rather just give the antidote to my mag. It's more accuracy. Excuse me. Gentlemen. Gentlemen! Please! Oh, come on. I'm so used to playing ranger characters who just innately have higher accuracy. Playing like a raycast is funny because you almost have too much accuracy. Like if you start getting accuracy for your mag, it's actually kind of a waste. Because you just get so much of it. No, no. Alright, I need you to poison me. Thank you. You can only have one status effect at a time, so poison will overwrite paralysis. And poison is a lot easier to deal with. Yeah, it's really too bad they only did the one new episode for Blue Burst and that was it. I would have loved to see more. Like, despite all the advancement with, you know, PSO private servers and all that stuff, it's still... We're still kind of mostly just reusing the stuff that already exists in the game rather than making brand new stuff. Due to the way that, you know, we don't really have the original tools and stuff. I wonder if magic might do any good damage here. I cast Bart. Actually, it's not terrible. It's my only multi-hitting attack, so I think it's probably worth using here. Customize. I will very briefly throw Bart on there. Won't be happening for very long, but desperate times. Eat pant, Homer. Bert. Bert. Boy. Boy, Bart. Homer. Frosty chocolate milkshake. That sounds like Kermit. Let's all go out for frosty chocolate milkshakes. Well, boy, there comes a time in a man's life when he has to eat chocolate milkshake. And today, son, that's your day. I know you'll make me proud, boy. Homer. It's like Season 1 Homer. Season 1 / Tracy Ullman Homer. Where they still weren't quite sure where the direction the show was going to go. Handsome Jack for a second. Not exactly what I was going for, but sure. Oh no, I'm blocking too nice. A little bit of a clusterfuck going on here. Okay. I have punched a hole in the grass assassins, in the Grisassassins.
Blow it up, you assassin. I love my wife. I can't wait to get home and play Phantasy Star Online on my computer.
Can't see shit, Captain. I got a rare lily. Could drop a Psycho Wand. That's how that works, right? Also, here's another reason I'm not bothering to cure poison. Alright, I cured poison, and I'm poisoned again. Actually, I wonder if I could hit them all with, Farla. Drop it right here. Surely that's big enough. Hey! Angel Mind. It's not actually that great, but it's... I think it does let me eat a Gifoe disc? Yeah, here we go. Gifoe does have some uses outside of just dealing damage. I guess you just don't turn the lights on in this room. I guess it's just dark. Oops. Oh, the lights are back. And they're gone. Gifoe is nice for stuff like this, where you just want to open every box with one button press. You know what? Time to start burning through a stock of antidotes. Still no swords. That might be on floor 2. Dulcet tones of being poisoned. Oh! Right, I forgot they do the, they like to do this where you get blinded and hit by a trap. Hop. Hop. Hop up. Hop. Hop. Oh, please, more accuracy. I need all your accuracy, please. Can't believe it's been 15 years since Gangnam Style. Hey man. Come on, poison me. Oh no, they're refusing. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I've not thought about Psy in a minute, and also just have not really heard about what he's doing. Okay. Stop debuffing me now. Oh, right, I can't do any damage to the full pan arms yet. I feel like that was kind of like right before K-pop started like really taking off in the States. Or North America, I guess, not just the States. Because I know BTS started to pop off. I want to say it was shortly after that. People was like, oh shit, Korean music exists. Also, streaming services were starting to pick up other artists outside of North America. Alright, come on. I wonder if a Soul Atomizer cures gelin and all that. It does. Oh, that guy's health bar was going off the screen for a second. I'll see that. Yeah, I kind of figured it was a, you know, he got his, like, not 15 minutes of fame, but he got his, like, one-hit wonder here, and then he's still doing stuff in Korea. But not nearly as popular as the funny op op. To be fair, it was a good song. We're talking about Gangnam Style. Got very, very popular for a while. Oh, that's not garbage. No, he goes up. He goes up. And then he does the funny horse dance. And there were a billion memes about it, and then people moved on. I never played on a console. I think I really played PSO on PC for the most part. I don't know if FSOD was really a thing, maybe in the original PC release. What does this do? FSOD was another problem with, I think, mostly Dreamcast, but possibly GameCube as well, where, like, you would go into a, you know, a door or something or whatever, or a teleporter, and then it would just freeze. And apparently, if you tried to turn off the system, like, your game would just be, like, your save would just be gonzo. But, like, if you let it just, like, if you disconnected it and just let it wait until it fully disconnected, apparently you could be safe. I don't know. I don't know what the exact cause was, but... yeah, they had to do a couple rollbacks in PS2, I think. Come on, give me a sword. I want a sword. Maybe I should go back to the store and see, because I feel like level 20 is probably sword. That's the sword threshold. Weirdly enough, Barta's, I think, my best damage right now. At least in big groups. Cast Bart. Cast Bart. Cast Bart. Cast Bart. Cast Bart. This would be a really good place to farm for caves items, though, this quest. Because normally, I feel like caves is kind of awkward to farm because a lot of enemies don't spawn. Like, the spawns aren't huge in the vanilla version. I decided to do human this time because I never really play, like, the human classes, or at least the hunters, I guess. Like, it's usually robot, and sometimes I'll mess around with, like, Newman. In this one, you just buy the next tier, or you just find them as drops, like discs. You're thinking of Universe, where they got stronger as you use them. Oh boy, resist cold. Who even uses cold attacks in normal mode? It's like... It's Dark Falls? I think it's just Dark Falls in normal mode. Are there any gameplay differences in what? Okay, I never really tested Giveaway on these guys. I probably should. I don't remember if they're weak. I want to say they might be weak to ice. Oh, mystery handgun. Got any hit stats on that? No. Let me pop a telepipe and see. Popatelli, as all the kids are saying. Oh yeah, the characters have different stats. Characters have different stats. There are different, like, levels of techs every character can use. So, for example, like, you know, wizards, forces can use more, like, higher levels of stuff. Robots, like, they can't cast any magic whatsoever, but then they get to drop traps instead and have higher stats in general. Ooh, shift is good, too. And yeah, casts have HP regen if you're standing still. They have traps, better stats in general. I think they have higher accuracy in general. And then there's, like, little differences between the races. There's, like, characters have different items they can equip based on class and sometimes gender. I probably should buy anti-level 1 just in case it does cure poison. Yeah, Newman's got TP regen. Although it wasn't... Generally, you don't want to be sitting still to take advantage of the regen unless you're, like, absolutely struggling for resources, you know? Hey, we're dropping Gigush now. We just skipped Sword entirely. We're just up to Gigush. Slicers. There's mech guns. Oh god, dim mech gun. You want to never hit any of these specials? Doesn't seem like these have hit, though. I will get a Gigush, though. That is a good amount of damage up. Also sell partisans. This one gets me TP regen, but it's on a partisan, so it's not great accuracy. Draw autogun is HP steal, so this is really good for robots. Actually, I might want to use the autogun. I probably will. Yeah, Brandon, Buster, these are sabers. Buster might actually be good. I'll just buy a little kit here. I'm not going to bother with a mech gun, though, because being a hunter, I think I'll do more damage just by swinging in for now. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm not going to bother identifying this. These can all go. Probably need to set up my toolbar here as well. Get anti on 4. Shift, yeah, I just... It's a basic handgun. It's not going to be great. Like, chances are it'd be a fire or an ice or whatever bonus elemental, and that's whatever compared to just having an autogun instead. It wouldn't be like a rare weapon. I'm actually going to put this on 3, and then I'll change Bart over to control here. Oh, you're going to make a lot of Luke Goblin noises if you watch the stream, I'm afraid. These have... This one's a 3 slot. And a 4 slot, too, damn. Maybe buy that for later. Yeah, I'll just buy this for later. What else we got here? Brave Barrier. 'Cause I believe shields are hunter exclusive, so they're generally better than barriers. You know what, I'll wait on the shield. Ooh, marksman arm, I'll buy one of those. Because the defense, it's whatever. Accuracy by 3 doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, it is. It really is. Wait, why do I have 2 of these? Did I buy 2 by mistake, or did I find an item dupe? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I might be in trouble. Oh no, I must have bought a second one. I'll just sell that back. Sadly, Shifta does not give you any bonus accuracy. Big sword. It is funny that we just completely skipped over regular sword. We just jumped directly to blue tier. Ah, rocks. I wasn't sure if they would drop a bunch of traps here. I feel like they might. Yeah, this is the original big sword. In PSO2, they just got rid of, like, they kind of merged sabers into gun slashes. But in PSO2, this was just swords now. This was just the sword. They changed Gunslash to the all-class weapon that everybody could use, but it also had a gun inside of it. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Excuse me. God, I gotta find every weird little nook and cranny they hid the switches in. The nice thing is that this isn't just, like, stronger in terms of damage, it also has better accuracy. So we may actually be able to, you know, hit more than the regular saber. Still can't punch through these guys' defenses, though. Look at that. Triple digits, baby! I was just gassing myself up a little bit. Now I'm swinging through a rock and missing. You can't do this to me. Where's that last switch? Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? Maria. Oh, there it is. One sec, let me draw my gigoosh. Room would definitely be a lot nicer with multiple people. One person goes to every button. God damn it. Definitely not picking up that priest mine, because it is worse than the angel mine we have right now, and it's already not a great unit for us. Okay, cool. Finally, I get to really use my sword. Most swords in PSO are hunter exclusive. Can I hit you? Do I need a gun? Oh no, you're just not targetable. Okay. I wonder if that could actually be like the rare lilies too. That'd be pretty rude. Swing. Oh, this is so much faster now that I have a multi-target weapon. Oh my god. Actually, I wonder with this gear if I might be able to start dealing with the runes now. I probably shouldn't, but I kind of curious. I wonder if I could. Like butter. Probably is some way, like if I use a launcher or something. Launchers have weird targeting. A lot of times they just completely ignore, like, geometry and stuff. Problem with mid-20s, it's like, my gear, like I'm still rocking, you know, psi armor. That's like, pretty early on, so I don't know that I would really necessarily want to try right now. Oh yeah, I might even be able to use Gifoy. We could try that. It'd be a very slow way to kill it, but I'm kind of curious. Oh yeah. Oh, it actually didn't take that long. I guess they are weak to fire, so... You gotta remember that. Gifoys for big clumps of lilies if they show up. Oh. Pan arms? Oh my god. There's a lot of pan arms. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been using Shifta. It's only level 3, so it wouldn't be like a huge bonus, but I'm kind of curious. No, I still can't punch through these guys. Really good place to farm pan arms drops, though. Yeah, have fun the first time you log into New Genesis, and you're prompted for 10,000 different scratch cards to roll for. Ugh, I hate that so much. It feels like every update, like I was looking at their Twitter account, and it's like every update is just like, oh, we have a new scratch card, new gacha, yay! That's so exciting. I love paying again for costumes that were in the original game. I would respectfully disagree that NGS is fine. I do not like the direction it's gone compared to the original PSO, or PSO 2, I should say. Oh, you took my Shifta. You take my Shifta? You broke my grill! Yeah, like, it feels good to play, it's like really cool, but the actual gameplay loop, it's just like, Like, there's all this cool movement and you know, abilities you get to do, and it's just, you just kind of just running around big empty areas following the pointer until you get your, you know, PSE burst or whatever. Waiting for an emergency quest to show up. I never liked that part about PSO 2. The fact that there were, like, having emergency quests is fine, like having, you know, things that are only available sometimes is neat, but The problem is when there were drops that were only available, like the best gear you could only get by doing emergency quests, that never felt good. And they kind of went back and forth on that design for a while, it felt like. Because the problem is, A, people have different schedules, so it's not really... It kind of sucks if you're just not physically able to attend that emergency quest and get a goodie. But then also it is chance-based, so even if you're there for it, it's far from guaranteed that you're going to get it. And I know they did have pity systems eventually, but still, that kind of revolves around you being available and around to do that stuff. I would have much rather had stuff like where, emergency quests can just give you a chance to drop the item outright or whatever, or have like higher chances, but still make it available from other sources as well. I like when they did the Enchanted Forest, I think, for Episode 5, where, like, the enemies there were really, really difficult, and 14 stars were farmable. Like, that was good. Okay, I'm getting stun locked. I'm getting block locked. My other problem with NGS is that a lot of the items just feel like really boring in terms of design. Which was a problem that PSO2 had as well, where like a lot of times it was just the weapon was strictly better and it gave you like maybe like an extra, HP regen or something at a certain point, which was good, but at the same time not really exciting. Compared to stuff like, Lavis Cannon when they introduced that in PSO2, and it was like, oh cool, you have a range attack protectors that can actually like, you can rival other classes now for melee output. It's really neat. You have a piercing wave that not only deals damage, but also counts for, whatever on hit effects you have. It was neat. Yeah, I never got a Lavis from the emergency quest. I only got it when they eventually added in the Enchanted Forest drops down the line. But then by that point, like 15 stars were starting to come on the scene, so the 15-star items with the comically overblown loot beams, the animations. Like I thought a 13-star was dopamine before, oh baby. They never got up to 16 stars like they had in Infinity, though, in PSO2. Yeah, OG PSO2, I think, was, at least so far, maybe I would love to see them make NGS a lot more enjoyable. I would love to go back and be excited to play it again. But right now, it just feels like I would much rather just play PSO2, and unfortunately, PSO2 is kind of dead. Like, you can still play the game, but nobody else is really there, so, like, a lot of the emergency quests and stuff you can't really do effectively unless you are, like, tremendously overgeared. I never got quite to, like, 10,000 hours, but I definitely put in a couple thousand. I'm kind of sad they didn't really touch challenge mode in PSO2 very much. Like, that was such a cool concept. Like, challenge mode is already a cool concept, but in PSO1, like, you really, really, really need a good squad for it, whereas PSO2 I felt like was a lot more approachable. Just kind of like jumping in and trying a couple times. It didn't feel as punishing for failing a run or whatever, because you were always getting some currency. Yeah, PSO2 class, they're basically different games, is the thing. Like, there are similarities between the two, but they're, like, functionally they are different games. They have different mechanics, they have different play styles. NGS has a lot more verticality to it. And, like, you can certainly still play it alone, it's just that certain things are absolutely designed, like, all the cool raid bosses are designed around having multiple people for the most part. There are, like, you know, 4-man versions of those boss fights that you can use with, like, the triggers and stuff to fight them. But yeah, you might have a hard time finding groups for certain raids, let's say. Because you absolutely do not want to try and chunk down, you know, what's it called, Primordial Darkness or whatever, with one person. Slap down a few more antidotes here. Wait, am I going backwards? I'm going backwards. I already hit these. Oh well, there's more time to feed antidotes. Yum yum. Like, you could absolutely do the story stuff in PSO2 just fine, because that is designed around, like, just kind of you for the most part. But, like, getting the rare drops and stuff, that'll be from the raid version of those quests. I wonder how viable that would actually be. Like, how far can you get in PSO2 without interacting with another human being, you know? Just solo self-found. Come on. I also wonder if anybody has tried to, like, get a private server working for PSO2. Probably not. Probably inviting disaster upon yourself by trying to do a private server for a game that's already running. Unless we're talking Ragnarok, in which case you're not going to stop the private servers for Ragnarok. That game was cracked from, like, year 1. But also, just don't play Ragnarok on the paid servers. Oh no, I'm trapped. What am I gonna do? Haha. That was Clementine they're trying to do a PSO private server? I played a little bit of Clementine. Not a ton, though. I'm too spoiled by, what's it called? Portable 2 Infinity. Which is just, it's the universe engine. Like, it's the same style of combat and all that stuff. It's just the mechanics are so much better. Yeah, OG Ragnarok was great if you like farming an enemy for a 0.1% card drop chance. Yeah, I kind of get the idea they're probably just waiting on end of service for original PSO, or PSO2 I should say. Yeah, I played the shit out of Infinity. I got up to, like, multiple reincarnations, all that stuff. Never did get my Deus Despertar, though. Someday I'll get a 15. Actually, I think I did get like 1 or 2 15 stars in Infinity. I just never got the ones that I wanted. So I remember I mostly used Twin Swords, because Twin Swords were fucking broken in the portable games. Like, even after they nerfed it in Infinity, they were still incredible. Mostly just because of Blade Destruction. Such a powerful skill. Hey, come on now. So does this cure poison? It does. Okay. Just so you don't have to use their constant. I'm pretty sure the soul barrier is better. Yeah. Oh. Oh, damn. This is better defensively, but I lose my accuracy, and I kind of want to keep that. It's only 3 points, but I want it. One rare sword in Infinity. Oh, was it the two-handed sword, the Kokuinto Hozuki? So remember that was really good as just like a neutral kind of all choice. Yeah, that one's really good. There was also the Famitsu Dendo Blade, which was really good. And I think that was free DLC. That was a really good option for like tweaking out your character, getting like a really strong weapon early on. I will say it wasn't as good in Infinity just because like you had better options, like the Famitsu Dendo Blade was incredible. Also just Infinity had a ton of kind of bonkers stuff. Yeah, unsealing stuff takes a while, but you could do some goofy stuff with that. I remember also there was like Sprite Twins, like Twin Sabers. It was like you unsealed it and you used an extend code on it after unsealing it, and then it made it like really busted or something. Or no, maybe you didn't unseal it. Maybe that was it. Maybe you just unsealed it and didn't extend it, and you could use it from level 1, and it was a really, really powerful option for doing reincarnations. Okay, I would like to hit one of these, please. There we go. It was the blurst of times. Can't even loon. Honestly, I feel like a lot of my gear upgrades are probably going to come from just buying them from the store. I like when all the sharks spawn, you get to see all the like the neon claws. It looks pretty cool. How's Crim V whatever? How's he doing? I wonder if I could even do episode 4 on normal. Because actually certain places are really good to farm because I have the ability to just, you know, not worry about the satellite lizards. Yeah, I'll get my government-mandated barista. Oh damn, you're an ultimate now, hell yeah. Yeah, level 70 ultimate is a little rough. Unless you're really, really geared up. Ultimate's where you kind of start having to worry about, like, actually dealing with crowd control. Mystery stick. That's where you're gonna start thinking about getting, like, a... you know, frozen shooter, all that stuff. Or just drop... Actually, you do have access to freeze traps and stuff, I guess, so it is a little easier, but not everything is really doable in Ultimate still with those. Yeah, Ultimate... like, it was such a huge jump compared to, like, you know, going from hard to very hard, because The enemies just became rocket fuel. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't just, you know, burn them down for HP anymore. Ow. Oh no, Loon's playing on GameCube PSO, so I don't think he has access to Restless Line. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't even go into Classic PSO anymore, or Classic PSO 2 until you do the New Genesis prologue, I forgot. Unless you already have an account. They really don't want people playing the old one, I guess. Oh, thank you for the follow. Ow. Also, the nice thing about swords is that they're big enough that you can generally start a combo and hit the nano dragons before they fly away, although you still gotta hit them. Missing is still a problem. Yeah, gush weapons are pretty much necessary if you want to deal with falls, unless you're, like, way overpowered. Especially for robots, because you don't really have any good way to maintain HP. Got a gush. Yeah, like drain, any kind of TP drain or HP drain will work on invincible enemies, which is nice. Or spells work, but obviously, you know, robots can't. I think you can use fire traps, the most painful way to fight Darkfalls possible. No, you'll never be able to pay for original PSO for Blue Burst because it's not run anymore and it's online only. This is Destiny PSO BB. But you're not going to find that on Steam. You got to look it up on the Google. Yeah, everything's private servers now, or you can download the private server software and run your own if you really want to. What would I think if they came up with remastered PSO? I don't know. The problem is, like, they would have to do so much updating. Like, I feel like the amount of work they would have to do... Oh, right, I forgot. This is the person. Working on retro achievements, nice. Cute person. No secret door in here? No. Final cure. But, like, the problem is, I kind of... If they were to bring PSO again, I would kind of want something new, if I'm being honest. Like, I would love to see an episode 5. Or somehow implement the card game. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, I feel like there's just so much legacy code. Because remember, this was originally a Dreamcast game. A game that was designed to run on dial-up internet. Like, the fact that we have, you know, proper widescreen stuff and mods like, you know, enemy HP bars and stuff like that working, it's kind of a miracle. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Also, yeah, I'm not sure that the average modern gamer would want to deal with section IDs. Be like, oh, you named yourself Jim without an exclamation point, which means you're never going to find a spread needle, which you wanted. Like, they would have to add a ton of QOL, I think, for a lot of people to want to deal with it. Because you know, as much as people love OG PSO, I feel like a lot of them are not willing to pay anymore. After private servers have literally been running for decades now. It will be a tall ask. I know this server, they have, like, section ID change events every, like, month or so. Oh, they let you do that on Infinia too. Makes sense. Yeah, the section ID stuff, it's a neat idea in theory. I get what they were going for, but these days I feel like nobody really wants to deal with it. Unless they add like a, you know, an auction house or something where you don't have to like spam trade and hope the person who has the section ID you want also has the item ID you want. And the other thing is that original PSO did not have a trade system. You could not trade items with other people in PSO. You could drop items on the ground and walk to the other person's item that they dropped and hope that they actually dropped the item they said they would. But you could not directly trade with another person. There was absolutely no protection if somebody decided they wanted to just fuck you over and drop a red box that was actually just like a Varista or something. Yeah, sealed J sword. Come on, poison me. All the chase rares. Excuse me. Oh god, no. Blue Burst doesn't change encounter sizes. This is a custom quest. Encounter sizes in vanilla quests are pretty low in general. Oh wait, I was gonna say, oh boy, dagger, then I remembered, right, we're on blue tier weapons now. That wouldn't be great. If I hit level 30, I might dip back into the shop and see if there's any new upgrades. Not sure if we'd be up to, what's it called? It's not Palash. What's the next tier up from Gigush for sword? Is that Breaker? Yeah, episode 4 stuff is bonkers. What if a saber that could hit multiple targets? Oh, come on. You know what? Or the, what is it? The V101. What if a god battled but better and also gave you stats? Right, Caliber is the biggest one. The Soul Caliber. Please let me turn. I'm having a hard time attacking here because I'm trying to use my basic swing. And that is also the pickup item button. There we go. So if there's like a Meseta on the ground or something and you try to attack and you have the pickup button, I really should have probably learned to play this game with it on a different button, but old habits. I live here now. Oh yeah, that's right, because there's Centurion battle as well. And And then there's VIA 101, which is Centurion Battle, but it also gives you stats, so that is just straight up better if you can find one. Or get one. No, a thing. What the heck? Nano dragons. Oh god, this would be a nightmare on Ultimate. I'm just gonna stand here with my handgun. Just gonna shoot into the darkness and kill stuff. Actually, sword might be better here. Point somewhere, the targeting will do it for me. Nine. I don't believe you can turn on the lights. Some of these quests just... the only way they can realistically challenge you is by turning off the lights so you can't see anything. This room would also suck in Ultimate because you would be getting instant killed by lilies everywhere. I wonder if this server also has the goofy episode 2 quests. I don't remember if it does. I think it does. I remember there was one that was really good. Well, the thing is, like, it depends on the server you're playing on because there is no official drop table for Blue Burst anymore. Like, it depends on what server you're playing on, so, like, I don't know what Redry has on this server, but then there's also, like, the post, you know, ultimate equipment on this one. All the custom stuff. I'm not sure if Redry would be better there. There's a lot. Alright, come on. I know you're there. Hopefully slime. Like, I think even in Blue Burst, I don't think you could ever find the red ring legitimately, despite the fact that it's been in the code since day one. Yeah, this is a really long quest. Oh boy, Zalur level 1. Although, admittedly, half of it was before I had a multi-target weapon. Please tell me this room at least has light in it. I can deal with big groups of dudes, just... I gotta deal with big groups of dudes, and also everything is dark. Redry gets Cannon Rouge and Heaven Striker. Heaven Striker's fine, I guess. Problem with chase rares, like, they're so... Even assuming, yeah, I'm gonna make, you know, whatever, I don't even remember what gives Psycho Wand, but I'm gonna make I don't know, a yellow bows for Psycho Wand. Okay, cool, so you're gonna put in 1,000 hours to find one, right? Yeah, I'll do that. Oops. Actually, get back here, let them all clump up. Big clumpus. Because even if they stun me, as long as they're like roughly in front, I can still cleave them all with sword. Sorry, for Purple Numb. So you gotta pipe for a Psycho or for a Mill Lily and then get your 1 in 100 and whatever chance. Oh, come on. Why would you target that shark? There we go. Maybe I should have grabbed those mech guns, actually. That'll probably let me melt down dragons pretty quickly. Oh, damn, you hit the 1 in 300,000. Yeah, it is technically possible to farm it outside of Mill Lilies. It's just tremendously unlikely. Hilariously unlikely. Oh no, slimes. Okay. Slimes are done. It literally is just like Sonic Adventure 1 chaos, huh? Oh no. I'm blocking and blocking and blocking and blocking. Here's level 30. Now let's clear out this room and maybe I'll run back to town and see if I can get some better gear. Or like mech guns or something, that'd be nice. Not sure if we can get hit percentages early, because I know this server, I want to say it does make percentages just generally more common across the board. I just don't remember if it like goes completely off the rails this early on. Alright, telepipe time. See, deband level 4. Yeah, I think the brand is worse than the Buster. Just sell that. Alright, what have you got? Bind mech gun. It's not great though. It might also be because I just leveled up, so it hasn't properly updated the shop yet. I wonder if I can use one slot. No, nothing great. What am I using right now anyway? Psi armor. The Soul Frame doesn't have any slots, otherwise I would be using that. And this one requires level 39, so it'll be a little bit till I get to use that. I'm gonna drop that in the bank for now, drop some grinders in there. Yeah, I think what we got right now is honestly... I think I might dip out of this quest. Like, I don't know how much longer it'll go, but I don't want to just spend the entire stream doing this one quest. So I believe this... I don't know if it goes into Cave 3 is the thing. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, PSO is one of those games that, like... I feel like if you played it, like, it's gonna be permanently bound. Like, you're just gonna be like, yeah, I could play some PSO. But this is Blue Burst PSO, so it has some of the new stuff. Mystery Autogun. I might check that out. Actually, does that have any hit percentage? No. Oh, the native percentage is good, though. Like, these are all altered beasts, so I'm not getting any bonus from the gun here, but... yeah, enemies... in, like, OG Dreamcast PSO was weird because the balance was all kinds of, like, messed up. But, it wasn't quite as bad compared to, like, when they introduced Ultimate Mode. At that point, you gotta really start using, like, the specials. There's also a mod for the GameCube version that I played a while back, Return to Ragdoll. That one's pretty fun. That's like, what I would call that is like the Rainbow Edition for GameCube PSO specifically. It doesn't have like any of the Blue Burst stuff, but it does have a lot of balance changes, like sabers I think inherently now hit all, or not all, but they hit multiple enemies. Daggers can hit multiple enemies, that kind of stuff. Yeah, if you just want to level up, the meta was just, you spam towards the future, you just do that over and over again. If you just want levels, because it was the best way. Hey, come on now. This server has a bunch of custom quests, so the meta is a little different. For example, I am playing one right now that has the caves, but there are a shitload more enemies in here. Mystery Dagger, eh. My brand! Actually, if this draw autogun, or the mystery autogun, if that's like TP regen, that would be really nice. Because HP regen is kind of whatever, I can cast Resta. But getting some TP back for free would be nice. Yeah, it'd probably be really nice for like Steam Deck if you're playing that mod I was talking about, Return to Ragdoll. It is a little overpowered, though, because, like, it doesn't change the difficulty of most of the enemies, I think. It's just, like, generally buffs across the board, so... if you... I don't know, if you're one of the purists who are like, no, it's gotta be the same as the original, then you might be disappointed, but I thought it was fun. I like being able to, you know, actually have a shot at finding endgame gear, and I did actually find, like, the daggers for Hunwhirl. And they're tremendously strong. Because every class has like their own specific ultimate weapon in Return to Ragdoll that's kind of like meant to be their specialty, so... since Hunwhirl's... they get the, you know, they have the concept art of Sue with all the daggers, like her whole thing is she gets to use the daggers. And they're very good. Oh, right, this is a friend. Mountains are nice. Thanks. I, too, have played Chrono Trigger. Crystal ball. Throw some antidotes into my mag while we run. Oh god, right, you can only go one direction on this menu. I'm just gonna swing into the clump of darkness and wait for the XP prompts to pop up. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Why are these ones blocked off? Do I have to go back? I probably gotta go back. I don't mean to cast that. Did not mean it. Oh, I probably gotta go back to the first... No, that fence isn't open. Wait, did I miss? Oh, this one's open now. Okay. It's a little hard to tell because my vision is a little obscured by pistons everywhere. Oh yeah, then I'm gonna have to go back, then I'm gonna come back here again. People have some interesting ideas on quest design. At the very least, it's not like the full knockdown that knocks you out for 4 seconds or whatever. I don't know if they completely got rid of the full knockdown on this server, actually. They might have. Wait, did they relock that door? That's cool. Brunch. Okay. I mean, if you have to farm sharks, any cave monster, really, this is the place to do it, I guess. Because goddamn, the spawns never end. So don't come here if you want to farm de Rollet, because just play TTF. Just run towards the future. Although, to be fair, that's kind of just PSO in general. If you don't like farming hallways of dudes over and over and over again, that's kind of PSO. Just generally, they have a good way of spacing them out, rather than just here's caves, but there's like 10 waves of enemies in every room. Good way to level up, though. Sword time. First-person mode. I'm using aim-down sights so my sword swings are more accurate. Guys keep hitting each other, knocking them back into the ground. I don't know why my item tracker is showing Meseta. I thought I turned that off. Yeah, episode 1 is very, like, they kind of have the one, you know, the guy that walks toward you and clobbers you when he gets close, and that's kind of it. And, like, normal, hard, very hard, it's all kind of the same. Then they get to ultimate, they finally realize, maybe we should do something a little different with them. And Forest is still kind of mostly the same. It's just the apes shoot lightning now. Probably should be starting with the regular swing, because I'm missing a lot. I can hit you for this. Oh, right, you can't change gear because it's considered a lockdown status. God, yeah, this quest would be a nightmare in Ultimate if you didn't have a lot of Dark Resist. Yeah, episode 2 was when they realized we can kind of just be assholes. Shoutouts to Del Lilies and all the nonsense ill gills. What are all? No? Help computer. Oh. Maybe this is one of those quests that has like a bonus code or something that you can type in to get bonus goodies or whatever. Oh well. Yeah, the Sinnoh Spiegel, well, the Sinnohs in general, both Beryl and Spiegel. Yeah, honestly, I kind of think the unequipped weapon on hit is kind of neat. It's a lot more interesting than just, you know, guy who punches you and then you are paralyzed or whatever. Honestly, for, like, a lot of PSO, like, up to Episode 2, like the V2 on GameCube and all that, you could kind of just get away with spamming shotgun, and you'd be fine for the most part. But, Episode 4, they added enemies that are immune to range attacks from the front. So they kind of realized, like, oh shit, maybe rangers are a little too overtuned. So, like, they'll have the satellite lizards run interference in the vanguard while dudes in the back come and shoot fireballs at you. Oops. Oh yeah, the directional shields. Del biters were motherfuckers. Del biters were kind of like the first real introduction of we're gonna drop an enemy in here that will just kind of irrevocably fuck you up unless you have the specific counter to it. I mean, not so much you want forces for Episode 4, it's more just like you want to have a melee, like a source of melee damage, because they can't do anything with melee. The shield is only for range attacks. And then in Episode 4, they made Del biters even worse because they turned them into Dorphons, which is Del biters, but they're like 5 times as big. And good luck hitting them because their hitbox is still weirdly tiny. Yeah, a lot of them were probably designed around like having a squad. At this point, I've kind of got, like, sunk cost fallacy. I want to finish this quest to, you know, fight Derolay, but... honestly, it might be faster to try Ruins just because most of the enemies in there don't lock you down, whereas these guys, like the Grass Assassins, constantly keep stun locking you. Or spit locking you, I guess. Oh, come on. But yeah, Seabed is really rough in general. You know what, I'm just gonna pop this. The one saving grace for Episode 2 is that instant death is weirdly, like, really effective there. Like, instant death works on a lot of things in episode 2. That's an interesting view. Problem is, the enemies that couldn't be instantly killed would generally tend to be pretty rude. Alright, come on. Yeah, VR Temple and Spaceship are kind of boring, just because it's mostly just... It's new areas, but at the same time you're still just fighting Episode 1 monsters again. Instant kill Olga Flow, but only on Phase 2. Does that work on Ultimate, though? We're actually getting to the point where being high-leveled is kind of bad because we're blocking a lot of hits now, which means I can't finish my swings, my combos. I don't even know what this... I think I got Whitetail ID. I don't even know what that gets me on this server. I should probably look at the drop tables at some point. 150% speed. It sounds exactly like your fire alarm. Oh, hell yeah. Emergent gameplay. Well, this is Whitetail on Destiny PSO, so I think the drop tables are different. Okay, I'm just gonna do regular swing. How about that? Is that acceptable? Does this please you? I don't remember if I can sell Trimates for a decent amount. What is the area map for this thing? We're still on, like, Caves 2 is the thing. Like, it's not even a huge map, it's just that every room is, like, 5 waves of dudes. Yeah, Gold Dragon feels like a ROM hack boss. This level keeps going. I think I'm gonna peace out because I do not want this entire stream to just be this one quest. And it feels like this is designed for, like, you really want to farm caves enemies, and that's kind of it. I will pipe out. Oh yeah, let me look at the settings on my item reader and see. Oh, it didn't check off Ignore Meseta, that might be why. I thought I did. There we go. Got some antidotes. I haven't actually had to ever refill my TP because I've just been getting a constant stream of it from leveling up. Let's get one more level of dex here. I get so tempted to just sit here and slam down antidotes until I get like a level 100 mag or something, but that would be very boring to watch. So I will not. What do we got here? We got blades. That is the better dagger, I believe. Oh yeah, that's the third tier dagger, I believe. We got assaults. Assault! Assault! Yeah, I'll buy an assault. Buy draw blade. This server lets... It's got infinite mag feed, so there's no timer between feeds. Normally you gotta wait, like, 3 minutes. But yeah, let's dip back to the lobby because I don't want to spend the entire stream doing this one quest. I think they realized that doing, you know, mag feeding through 40 hours per character wouldn't be very fun. I want to try episode 4 on normal and see how doable this is. Because, like, level 30-ish, I feel like should be pretty okay. You definitely don't want to jump in on a fresh character in episode 4, but let's see. Christmas Fiasco. Point of disaster. Maximum attack 4. Dante must die. One sec. Hang on, I gotta go check something real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I heard a noise outside that I thought was somebody making noise inside, and thought it was bad, but we should be good. Okay. Then I also ran to the washroom because I was already up. There we go. Okay, we're back. Hello. What was I doing? Looking through quests. Right. What quests are there here? I remember maximum attack being good for, like, Like, it was a good alternative for Towards the Future if you just wanted some experience. VR... I think this is the one that just gives you experience and no, like, drops at all. You also have to pay money for it. Shop quest. I love the workaround that they have to have, like, a specific quest just for shopping, because building, like, custom merchants into the existing code would be too hard. Nope. Somebody just got a rare drop. State maintenance. Oh, that's actually one of the, it was in the very first version of the game, they had, like, that item which basically made you immune to status effects. And they took it out from later versions, because I think it was just considered too strong. But it's back now. Let's do Crater Interior. Definitely not Boomas. Yeah, we're doing pretty okay. Ugh. I don't know if anything good drops in, Episode 4 on normal, but we'll see. Zabuta! Grinder. Oh, baby. What if apes, but they shot sonic booms every time they swing at you? Astarks. Also Rappies, but their crit rate are even higher. I'm not Booma. I'm an original character, Buddha. Not that one. Daggers. Try the assault. Yeah, assault is like great for single target damage. Let's see, auto guns. I'm almost kind of tempted to jump into hard mode and like try forest and see if that gives me better luck. Because it is possible. Like, this server doesn't lock out the ultimate mode difficulties or anything like that. I think it's just you get it all from the start. Then again, my gear, my armor is still pretty bad. My favorite enemy, the zoo. What if an enemy that was constantly flying out of range of melee weapons and also shot lasers at you and sometimes would just charge you down and fucking murder you if you didn't immediately lock it down and kill it? That would be pretty cool, right? Anyways, here's the zoo. The problem with, like, the Ruins level is that beating Dark Falls is not... It's mostly just a question of how much number do you have, because you can't really avoid any of his attacks. It's not like Dragon or you know, Derolay, where it is possible, like, there are some safe spots during his orb spam. Volop does require a little bit of a DPS check, though. Oh, here we go. It's time. Come on. Oh, right. Mech guns have pretty bad vertical range. Doink. Yeah, Dark Falls is literally just a question of how much HP do you have, because the one attack, it's just... It does a fixed number of damage. There's nothing you can do to mitigate it. There's nothing you can do to stop it from happening, unless you know, have enough DPS to kill him before he does it. But if you're at that point, then you know, you're way beyond what level you actually have to be to start thinking about it. And then the final form of Dark Falls, which is literally just, I'm going to do a bunch of unavoidable attacks now, and you simply have to deal with that. I hope you have a source of TP or HP steal. Because if you don't, it's going to be a nightmare. I do love how the enemies, like certain enemies, will still stand there politely as if you would hit them if you miss. Yeah, the gush gun isn't so much for attacking during the lifesteal. It's more for just keeping you topped off as androids. Because yeah, it does let you attack during that move, but generally it's more just like... It's just you will eventually run out of resources if you're like kind of a little under the line to get in, so to speak. Yeah, sometimes they have pathfinding issues. It's fine, don't worry about it. He was going through a lot of complex situations in his head. Dark Falls with a sword, not really recommended. Ideally, use something a lot faster, like a saber or something, or just get charged Vulcans. Just do yourself a favor, get charged Vulcans. It's one of those things where it is possible, but like you're causing yourself so much grief by trying to do it that way. Yeah, honestly, I think I might jump into hard and like try forest or something, just because it is a little like these are kind of similar to what I'm getting in caves, the drops here. Yeah, exactly. I could be getting baristas. I could be getting my DB sabers. Also, would let us like skip a lot of progression for getting armors and stuff. So I might do that. Yeah, let's go back to the lobby. What? Oh, right. I can just, because I'm not in a quest, I just telepipe out. That's what I meant to do. Take a quick peek at the shop, though. Let's see how we do in Hard Forest. Yeah, still no hit percentage showing up here. Grand armor. Probably should get some better defense, though, because this is a pretty significant jump up. I'll do that. Also does have slots, so I get to keep using my marksman unit, which I think I'm going to need. Everybody's getting state maintenance today, apparently. Right, hard mode. I don't remember if GameCube version has ad slots. It does? Okay. The pant leg is it's a unique model that's only for like specific episode 2 NPCs, so normally you don't get to use it. Actually, no. I think the hewn whorls or whatever. I think they do have access to what's it called? I think they do have access to the like one pant, singular pant, each pant. All right, hard mode forest. It's like regular forest, but it's hard, and there's going to be a billion dudes in here. Wait, am I already capped on space? Oh, I'm already capped on space. Goddamn. Okay. Pause. Turn around. See, this is why you don't pick up everything, because I haven't been picking up everything, and I'm still out of space. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, what can I sell here? Psi Armor and Core Shield are good. Angel Mind, I don't think I'm going to be using that much. Soul Frame is gonzo. Cross Armor can go. Probably don't need Trap Vision that much. Anti-Paralysis can go. Star Atomizers, I'll toss those. Why did I pick up a Moon Atomizer? I don't know. Probably don't need the mate items either, like these are a little overkill. Because most of our healing is going to come from casting Resta anyways, so. I'll hang on to the Buster and Auto Gun. Actually, let's see what this is. Because I could tech that up to 35%. Panic. I'm not gonna bother trying for like the higher tier chaos or whatever. I'm just here for the percentages on the weapon and that's it. Come on. I know you got a 35 in there. That's not a 35. Why? How are we going down even more now? Cut it out. Stop it. Maybe I should have just stopped at 30. Because, like, it's not, you know, mission critical that I get 35%. It's just nice to have. But apparently, we're having issues. I love that this just works. Like, you can just tell the guy identifying your gun, nope, it's not that strong, actually. You gotta keep identifying it, look it over again. Ah, I see, it's actually 35%. Just keep doing this until he does it. Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain? No, it's worth 100,000 actually. Yeah, you know what? I'm stopping at 30. I'm not digging that deep. All right. This one's good for machine, but I'm not really fighting in the mines. I'll probably just sell that, because we'll probably have a better pistol by the time we get down to mines. Alright. Let's do a little sortie sort. Got the grinders in there. I'll keep the soul atomizers. Those are useful. Antidotes to feed to mag. Yeah, they kind of have to be, like, level 150, whatever, because otherwise they would just die immediately. Because some of those quests, like, they will end if your homie goes down. Alright, Mystery Cutter. It is very basic. Rappies. Oh, I got a blue one. Might get a little rappy feather. Okay, that's not too bad. Damage-wise. Yeah, this should be doable. Also, this is where you farm for rap. Oh, actually, this is way better for experience. Holy crap. Ugh. I believe if enemies do overlap their attacks at, like, the exact same frame, though, I think they do get added together. So you'd have to be careful if they're all, like, stun-locked at the exact wrong time. Actually hitting the target limit right now, I think, for swords with all the stuff we're swinging in at. I gotta heal. I gotta get ready for the blue rappy if I can. Oh, got something. Disc of Liberator. There it is, there's that dopamine. Yeah, you can do like a custom ding sound for the tracker if you want. I might actually lower the sound of that because it is like way louder than the game. Can I even use it yet? No, absolutely not. I don't think we're going to be finding a ton of rare items, but it's nice to be able to do that. Yeah. Actually, didn't I get debanned? I'm pretty sure I have debanned. Hang on. I do have debanned. Level 4. Probably should slap that on. I might actually switch. I'll set shifted to 1, deban to 2, Resta can be 3, and then anti can be 4. These are much more niche until you get up to ultimate. Especially at level 1, that's not really worth using, I think. Yeah, let me lower the volume on the tracker just in case, because it confused me a little bit too. Gotta imagine doing all this with a saber, though. Painful. Love defense. Ooh, breaker. Better sword just dropped. Wait, did I get crit there? What's my health at? I don't remember if this is one of the quests where you get locked out completely after you die. Oh, was I at 26? Damn, I guess I was not paying attention. I gotta get a health bar under my character or something. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I did not heal. I thought I guess it just goes quickly. I was feeling myself a little too much with the deband and shifta. Thought I was invincible. Oh, and a lock gun, too. Let's see. Oh, this one even had some native percent. Nice. But it's just flat out better than the Gagoosh. It's purple now. We'll just drop the Gagoosh then. So there's really no situation where I want to be trying to use, like, draw on a sword. Maybe, like, the red sword, and that's kind of it. Probably try and roll this up to 25% too, because that would be nice to use for Forest. Speaking of Urkel, like, when I draw the group of dudes like this, I reflexively just kind of want to do, like, drop a trap, but can't do that. Gigabumas are still a little spicy. Even with D-Band, they're still hitting pretty hard. This when they lock you down, especially. The plus side is that since there's such a huge clump of them, like, they end up walking into each other and then just turning around, they do the little loop-de-loop. The loop of shame when an enemy in PSO can't pathfind its way over to you, they just take a little circle and try again. They do a quick little lap. Oh, right. Heal is... Oh, maybe that's why I got killed. Maybe I pressed 1 thinking I was healing. That might be it, actually. Yeah, tons of experience in this room. So line up an entire squad of dudes. The hard shield better than one I have. Soul barrier. Better resist. 2 less points of defense, 1 higher point of evasion. Cutter. Definitely want to get some higher level buff skills though. Can't believe I blocked both of those. Wow, that 1 extra point of evasion really made a huge difference, I guess. I know that Rangers, like, they're already kind of carried in PSO, but especially on, I don't know if it's Blue Burst or it might just be episode 2, but you can get the Hunter's Wall really easily, and it's, like, pretty much the best shield that Rangers will get in the game until, like, the Red Ring. Like, you just have to play a minigame, it takes, like, 20 minutes, half an hour, and then you have, like, your shield for the game. But they keep interrupting me. A little stinky. Not sure if it's really worth using a Shifter right now. D-Band probably, because my defense is still not great. 2 more levels, though, I can use that one armor that I bought with 4 slots. That'll probably last a while. Actually, units would be nice to get, too. Like, accuracy units. What game did... Oh, PSO. The Hunter Wall Shield. You go to Galton's shop, there's like a minigame you can play. And it gives you a ridiculous amount of accuracy, but it can only be used by Rangers. So rather than, you know, trying to farm a really rare shield in Ultimate Mode or whatever, you just do that, and, like, defensively it's not incredible or anything, but just the accuracy alone makes it, like, pretty much best in slot until Red Ring. I also like this better than the Caves mission because I don't have dudes locking me to the floor every 2 seconds and poisoning me. Not that poison's hard to deal with, but it's just annoying. Please, please. Oh, I'm invincible, hell yeah. Honestly, I almost kind of wonder how feasible it is to, like... If I were to jump into ultimate mode and just break a couple boxes instead of fighting enemies... Like, how viable would that be to get gear, I wonder? Could I sequence break? Oh, wait a minute, I've got my Photon Blast. Well, I don't think... Oh, yes, that... Well, I mean, you could sit around and feed a mag if you really wanted to, but yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Ooh. Yeah, you'd have to do some mag feeding and possibly, like... stat jigsaw with units and stuff. So I'm pretty sure stats on units count for, like, equipment requirements. So, like, you could, in theory, if you needed accuracy, for example, you could slam down a bunch of God Arm or whatever and get what you needed for that. Or yeah, you could also get decent units, maybe. The problem is that you're kind of limited because depending on the map you get put into, like, you might not have access to crates until you get through an enemy room first. So it'd be a very slow way of doing it, but I wonder how viable it would be if you really wanted to. Try and dip into ultimate mode, get like a good unit, and then go back to normal. Don't really need a star atomizer. Right, I want breaker. Actually, maybe I should go identify this now so I can get additional power out of it. Because this is what? This... I think it was like 15% for the breaker. Yeah, so I could get this to 25. It is possible. I know, I think on Affinia, Episode 4 crates can give you, like, photon crystals. Or photon, no, it is photon crystal, I think. Something like that. Yeah, these are, like, Gigush and stuff, so we're getting a little sequence break here. Alright, so let's see. So this one is just 0% across the board, so we can't do anything special with this. Because you can't change a 0%, it's going to be locked to 0. This guy, on the other hand, though. Well, give me 25% on turn 1, please. That's not 25%. Icebreaker. Wow. I might as well identify this so I can sell it. The TP performance, or the TP steel would be nice if it weren't a multi-hit weapon, which means that any kind of, like, special effect gets tanked really bad. Does the lock gun have any stats on it? Maybe? This one is 1525, so I could go 2535 if I really wanted to. Mostly I want to get the breaker up. Let's get this to 25. please. That's 925. You're giving me worse than 25. There we go. I'm not gonna bother trying to get, like, freeze breaker or whatever. On this one, how dedicated I am, I could get 25-35, we'll see. Or you could just do it on the first run. Yeah, sure, but man, why not? Yeah, man. Just gotta be nice, I guess. Alright, let's sell... Auto gun can go, soul barrier can go. Draw blade, I'm probably not gonna be using daggers. Not until I get the next tier up, at least. Buster still isn't bad, but it's not incredible either. Cutter can go. And I'll deposit the Disca of Liberator for later. Shotgun, assault. Yeah, that should be good. Wait, am I one level off of... Oh, I forgot the King's Frame is... I'll just take it. I don't think there's really any point to me depositing Meseta, unless I want to give it to other characters on this account. It's not a lot, but 10% extra, now that we're doing, you know, more than just 10 damage at most, it's actually kind of significant. We can get triple-digit hits on... I was literally one kill off of getting the King's Frame, man. Man. I can just slap on whatever units I want now. Ideally, more accuracy. I think accuracy is going to be the big problem. Accuracy and maybe some attack damage would be good. Big issue with the stat units is that you're only ever going to be able to use 4 units, and if you're a melee character... Actually, I feel like pretty much almost everybody wants to have, like, a V101. Or whatever your attack speed booster is at that current point in time. Because it's just so much better than any other option. Mothmant. Everybody loves Mothmant. You know what, I think I'm just gonna use gun. Forgot how much of a pain in the ass hitting wolves with the big sword is. I could even try for bind, but like it's not super accurate. Yeah, not great odds. When I could just be shooting and killing him in the time it takes to land those combos. Ooh. Everybody grouped up here. I think I pretty much have to use like a fast swing for attack too if there's something in front of me. Otherwise I will get interrupted. block gun. Unless that has hit percent, I don't really care about it, but I'm gonna see just in case. No. It does kind of suck how reliant like certain weapons are on just having hit percentages. Like, I get what they're going for with having weapons, having the random stats to have incentive to farm better ones. But it does suck how much, like, more impactful hit is as a stat compared to most of them. Ultimate, the mosquito swarms become a huge nightmare. Because you don't get, like, any iframe. You get, like, a very, very short amount of iframes, and they're just constantly poking at you. I'm gonna finish SMT5. I have it for the Switch, I just never finished it. I didn't get very far in it. Backlogs. Never ending. Wait, multi-stack evade material? Weird. I didn't realize materials could drop in multiple stacks. Maybe just this server. Power mat, I probably want one of those. I keep forgetting, I need to do regular swing for swing 2. And then I could probably get away with a big one on swing 3. Animation timings are really important. Buster. Actually, you know what? One combo of Booma. Well, if you hit all your shots anyways. Hey, motherfucker Mothman. Hi, motherfucker Mothman. I'm Andy. One. We're also kind of getting over the hump of, like, going between normal and hard, which is nice. Because a lot of times it's like, you could in theory farm for better gear, like when you're getting for better percents and whatever, but a lot of times the answer is just you farm, like you level up and you'll have a bit of an easier time, but it takes a while in PSO vanilla. So it's nice to have an option to be like, yeah, you can level up pretty quickly. It actually kind of makes the game harder in a weird way because you're not getting as many rolls at like gear and stuff. Because normally you'd be running stages over and over and over again, so you'd potentially be getting better rolls on your gear, but here it's just kind of like, eh. What's the butcher I have right now anyways? Percentage-wise, the Mystery Buster is better, but I do kind of like having the option for draw. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Boxes, 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 boxes. Actually, are these blocked off? They are not. Oh, Glaive. That is the next tier of Partisan, I believe. Although no percents on it, sadly. Weaker than the big sword, but it is at least an option for all classes. Yeah, it's got a very nice room. Rampies. Actually, we're invincible. What if I just simply break a beam? Oh, I forgot to bop the rappies. Oh well. I wonder what the earliest reasonable place I could get like an attack speed booster unit. Because there are weaker versions of like God Battle and VO 101 and all that, but they're not rare drops, they're like blue box items. Probably very hard, I would assume. There's a lot of mosquitoes in that room. What? I can't hear you. There's a swarm of bugs. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Hello. But you know what? I'm gonna get in the middle and try and Photon Blast. Well, anyway, I started blasting. Oh my god. All I've done is sync up their buzzing noises. Actually, I wonder... Hang on. Gifoy can solve this problem. Gifoy hits infinite targets, unlike Sword, which can only hit, like, 6 or 7 or something. But they're also weak to fire, so it's actually decent damage. Another Mystery Glaive. Actually, these guys are 360 XP a pop. It's not bad. Oh, there's still so many. Gifoy also has infinite height. Okay. It's not as loud in here anymore. I'm gonna pop a few more because they're in real awkward spots. Oh, these ones still aren't dead on the ground. That's why. There we go. Yeah, there's another level. Wow. Note to self, find more mosquitoes. Try fluid. I'll be off to finish you in a second. I need to collect some loot. Okay, yeah, cool. Now it's not showing the Meseta drops on my tracker anymore. Puma Brigade. Let's get these guys in here. Wonder how likely I am to get the freeze off. Yeah. Oh, we got one! Oh my god! Miss, miss! Oh, I need some accuracy units. I need to find some more. Maybe go to the shop and see if they have any for sale. You really want accuracy if you're playing Hunter. Like, accuracy is important to everybody, but, like, especially Hunter, you just need that accuracy. It's so important. Depending on which character you're playing, the Hildebear fireballs can actually be less dangerous than them just punching you. Miss! Oh, come on. I hate when you're just like a pixel off of the hitbox so it doesn't connect with anything. Alright, come on. Missing that first swing is really rough. Like, the second and third, not so much, because you've gotten your swing off at that point. You're probably gonna hit something, but the first one, it's usually just, aha, you are a motherfucker. Like, invincibility? No. When your photon blast bar fills up, there's a chance that you become invincible, depending on the mag you have. Or my favorite, the trigger that's just a mediocre heal sometimes. Bing! Slicer of Assassin. We're getting all the slicers. Oh, there's a Hildeblue there. Another weapon I probably can't use, but... guys are a little stronger, so I want to be a little more careful. Actually, they're not that much stronger. HP material. Nothing wrong with that. Two extra HP, wow. Level 6 foe aid, probably never going to use that, but... I think this one, yeah, this one's got at least 15% native, but still well below the attack power I need for it. Get all the rappies grouped up. Why did you sit back down? Come on. All your buddies wanted to come get their ass kicked, why not you? Natural accuracy at this point is getting high enough that I'm able to connect reasonably often. Brave armor, I think... Oh no, we got the King's frame. We're good for armor for a little bit. Resist Shock is very much just filler. I have nothing better to put in there just yet. If only one of these guys would drop accuracy units, that'd be great. Oh, nice. That is the next tier of mech gun. We got some Orpal guns now. And then I don't remember if this little side path here, I don't remember if that's optional or not. No, this is on Destiny, PSO. Not nearly as populated. I think there was only like 14 people on when I started the stream up. So if you want a big, like, established community, this isn't the server to go to, but it does have a lot of goofy stuff going on and fast leveling if you just want to quickly get a character up and running. Remember that trick? I remember that trick. Actually, let's see how much... It's not too bad. The higher accuracy alone is nice, it's just... It's still mech gun accuracy on a hunter, so it's not great. I don't know if this server has changed the units too much, but yeah, for drop rates, they have their own drop tables, I believe. Dropped tables. I wonder if you could even use these NPC costumes as like casts and whatever, like the humanoid ones, you know? I'm pretty sure they all should work. Yeah, I don't think most servers mess with the rarity of items at all. It's just where you might find them is kind of it. Oh, the exit's right here. Bears! I wonder if I can hit the dragon, like, multiple parts with a big sword. I think I can. Yeah, I can't imagine you get a attack speed booster unit in hard mode. Maybe in Ruins at, like, the very end, but... I wouldn't count on it. I have so many glaives. Actually, you know what? Come on. Gotta get in the middle of them. Problem is that, like, shift to D-band lasts so little time right now. I can cast them, but it's not good. I get a couple of combos out of it, and then that's it. I gotta recast. Gotta remember V1, just Qmars got to use max level techs. Qmars were, like, just kind of the best in general in version 1. The limitations on gear were a lot different there, too. I should probably heal. First person mode. This is what it's really like to be Nol'ed. Ow. I think there's like a stun lock setup with... Because different characters have different attack animations, like I think male and female characters. So like the males have like, you know, the straight forward stab and then go forward, whereas the ladies kind of just do up and down. I don't remember if they have like a stun lock setup or if it might be the male animations, but there's some tricks you can do, especially useful for like challenge mode. Grab this other repeater. Hey, repeater. Holy crap, it's a freaking spread needle. Lowish! Lowish! A little fucked up that Family Guy predates Phantasy Star Online. I don't like to think about that. I'm not gonna think about that now. Hey, don't look at me, Brian. Remember that time you took my freaking spread needle? Oh god, all the bees. I don't know if my Gifo is big enough to pop all these boxes. I don't think it is quite there yet. Bees! I can't even attack those bees because they're down there, and I don't think Gifo works like across rooms. I might be wrong. Right there, you're better. Yeah, the bee sound is great. They were absolutely designed to have 6 of them spawn in a room and have all the bees deployed at once. It's like you're really there on Ragdoll. I'm just not sure like how it works here because I don't know if it's considered a separate room like the top and the bottom part. I'm gonna try dropping a little Gifo, see what happens. Okay, I'm hitting... Oh, you know what it is? Because the bugs have not actually... Like, the bees have not spawned. It's just the spawner that exists, even though they have all them flying around. So you can actually hit them with a Gifo if it's big enough. It's just I'm only going to be able to hit the ones in the very, like, close edge here. So that's what the music sounds like. I believe this opens up, I can hit this switch, go to the other side, and then that opens up the teleport to B room, maybe? Jump scare. I think the blade is the better dagger, actually. Level 8 Bart! Oop, I need to heal. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, that's cringe. I've decided hitting me is cringe. You're gonna lose a subscriber. Please let me out. Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna have my photon blast ready when I enter B room. Photon blast, I don't remember if they do have a target limit, but like it's pretty high. I should be able to hit pretty much all of them. Okay, that room's still locked off. Picked up a bunch of crap. What did I grab? Brave Barrier. It's a little better for evasion, I guess. This one has Machine and Dark. This one's just Machine. Honestly, I probably don't need all these. I already got a repeater. Actually, with the speed we're leveling up, we might actually be able to use the Discas. Although I don't think they'd be very good because I don't have any hit percentages on them. And their specials are real awkward to use, especially as a hunter. What? Sorry, there's bugs in my room. You'll have to speak up. What? Huh? I've decided to move my stream inside of a beehive. It is active right now. You can really hear the bees. Ooh, Geepart. Pretty sure this room is going to be worth more XP than the boss in the dragon fight. I can't even move. I'm physically blocked in. Yeah, it's Gifoy time. Yeah, because you could just, like, let them fall on the ground and then just keep letting them pop out, and that's a lot of experience, holy shit. The age of Towards the Future is over. We're now in the Gifoy meta. Yeah, they need to be slapped with a coupon for free experience, because my god, you get so much in here. Like, that's 2 levels just by doing this swarm of dudes. If you can't handle me at my swarm of bees, you don't deserve me at my Towards the Future. Alright, fine, I'll kill them. Eight. There's another level. We're getting there. Weirdly enough, forces would probably have a pretty nice time in these early quests, just because you get, like, so much MP by leveling up, like, you'll get so much TP. And then a lot of your spells will hit, like, infinite targets or just a bunch of targets. God, the recovery time on Gifoy is so huge, though. Oh, it's not anti. Level 2. Oh boy, grants. Even if I could use that, that would probably be pretty pathetic damage. I know I'm using the draw special, I can just literally hit the rest of myself, it's fine. Oh, did I drop all my repeaters? I dropped all my repeaters. Oh well, I'll probably find more. One thing I probably should do, Now that I'm actually finding items, I probably should move my reader over closer so I can just take a glance out of the corner of my eye and see it. So I can quickly see, like, oh, okay, that, you know, that breaker has 20% on native and machine, so it could be pretty alright. Okay, I'm getting the gun. The forest grows silent once again. Alright, evade material, we'll grab that, I guess. Telepipe we're good on. Yeah, there's no repeaters in this room, so let's move on. And then I think the other door should be open now, the teleport to the dragon fight, I'm pretty sure. God, level 50 and like, what is that? I did one run of regular forest, I did part of that one caves mission, then I had to dip because it was just way too long, and then, yeah, 3 missions. Level 50 in that amount of time is pretty bonkers if you play original PSO. Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, I guess I could let my TP regen a little bit. Alright, I don't have Ryuku yet. Alright, Gibart, Anti... I guess I just used the breaker, I think. I think we got a buff off of our mag. Yes, we did. Mixed greetings. How long it takes to knock him down. Nope, that was fast. Alright, cool. I wonder if I can get 3 if I go, like, from here, maybe. No, I get less that time. Weird targeting. I think this is my best bet, then. I can get 3 in, like, a really awkward angle. Back down. Yeah, I think this is the most reliable. Alright, he's, doing damage at this point. Like, you see the health bar isn't moving. It's scripted to not take damage at this point. It's got to do the roar, then the big jump in the tunnel. If you have enough damage, or if your timing is really good, you can actually kill it to, like, when it flies up before it lands in the ground, and it'll just land and die for you. It goes much faster. But, hunters have a bit of a rough time with that at the beginning. You can still use slicers, though. Slicers, or if you just have enough DPS, like maybe if you use a Daylight Scar or something, pop Berserk. Yeah, I would imagine they probably want to try and figure out the best possible way to do phase skips, because bosses can take a while if you let them do their entire... Oh my god. I'm gonna go from this side. Oh no! There's no way I land with a lock gun here. Volopt is weird because you have to do like this little technique where like you don't go ham on the monitors. I think you want to use like Zonde techniques, and it causes, like, it allows you to bypass the normal damage resistance he gets. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the gun. I do love how every dragon in every PSO game following is like, if it falls down, like if it has an animation where it just falls over like that, it will damage you on the way down. Thanks, Darklink. And in Infinity, in Portable 2 Infinity, there is actually an achievement. Like, there's a title for blocking the dragon as it falls down. Also for the sword for the Olga Flow cutscene. That one is much harder because you can't really see where you are during that. Yeah, Ice Dragon is like... if you're not able to knock him down, like, from a safe distance, there's a very real chance you just get stomped on and stun-locked and killed. Weirdly enough, I think his, like, underground attack is actually kind of easier, though, because it's a lot more predictable. I wonder how much money I get for this quest on hard. Is it worth doing this for money? No, 5,000. The problem with Meseta rewards from quests is that, like, there's never really a good reason for them, because by default, Meseta doesn't really have much of a purpose in PSO. There's no real good, like, money sink in the game, where I think on this server you can at least, like, there's gambling or something? I don't remember. Or maybe I'm thinking of Affinia. Yeah, money kind of just stops being useful in PSO. Anyways, I think that'll do it for me. I've been playing almost 4 hours now, and I need a little bit of a break. But thanks for stopping by, gamers. Hope you all enjoyed coming out for some PSO. I know I did. Might stream some more later this week. I'm not sure. Who's live right now? I'm gonna raid y'all over to Doc, who's playing some New Vegas, which is a community-voted mod list that he had to approve. So go check him out. Oh, wait, no, right. It's not... I was about to type in host. That command does not exist anymore. That command has not existed for years now. I really wish they would just let you press the raid button and be good to go, but they probably don't want people doing that. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day, gamers. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good one.